Today we are reacting to I tried food from Bankrupt restaurant chains by Gabriel. Let's get this video started, guys. Let's go!
This is what a failed restaurant looks like. And right now, some of America's biggest restaurant chains are going bankrupt. They're closing hundreds of locations and struggling to survive. So today, I'm visiting some of these restaurants to find out what went wrong and, more importantly, whether if they're actually worth saving. And that brings us to our first location. Good morning. Our first location is Denny's. Hopefully you can hear me. We're right by the freeway. But this Denny's is like a 40-minute drive from me, which is actually insane. There used to be a Denny's in my city about 5 minutes away from where I live, but they closed that because bankruptcy, obviously. But anyways, we're here to get some breakfast, so let's go inside and see what they have and what the vibes are like. If you didn't know, Denny's has been closing locations since 2024, and they plan to shut down around 150 underperforming restaurants. And while Denny's itself hasn't filed for bankruptcy, one of its franchisees recently did. So let's see if we can figure out why this chain has been struggling. So walking inside, I was met with a customer who was already complaining to the staff that they couldn't get a drink or something, which was kind of weird, but eventually I got to my table. Okay, so we got sat right away. There is quite a bit of people here actually, but we are all sat in one section. But looking at the menu, there was a lot of different options like pancakes, iced coffee, and like just omelets and stuff. It was honestly really nice. I'm probably gonna do the French toast slam. It comes with French toast, eggs, sausage, and bacon, which is really cool. It also is a little chilly in here, but it's honestly not too bad. Could I do the French toast slam? Okay, so I just got a new server or something. I don't know what that was. I had a lady and then now a guy's here and I have the new server. The vibe level, kinda weird, but I am excited to start eating. Pretty hungry. It's breakfast time. Before the food gets here, I should probably explain how I'm going to be rating each restaurant. I'll be giving them a score out of 10 in 3 different categories: taste, vibes, and service. And at the end, I'll decide whether this restaurant is actually worth saving or if we should just let it go. You know what I really like is that the music is not super loud, so it's like not blasting. I haven't been to Denny's in like 5+ years, maybe even longer. And I believe this Denny's right here is 24/7. I'm not entirely sure. Fact check that for me. But yeah, everyone here is seated in one section. Just one section of the restaurant, like a corridor of it. The vibes are very interesting here, and the video is honestly just getting started. Alright, we got our food here, and it smells really good. There's a French toast, which looks absolutely amazing, and it smells really good too. And we have our side of eggs, bacon, and some sausage. Now let's taste our food. Here's the eggs we're dealing with, and they look really good actually. I do like these type of eggs. Sausage look here.
I
Not a
got
huge fan
Denny's,
of sausage,
guys.
to be honest. But it's still
I got
pretty good.
Denny's.
Here's the bacon we're working
Denny's chicken tender and fries.
Not too much flavor
With mac
on
and
the bacon,
cheese.
to be
Super
honest.
good,
It's not super
guys.
crunchy either, but
I
that's
like
okay.
dipped with
And here's a
barbecue
French
sauce and
toast, which
ketchup.
actually looks
Ketchup
really
for the
good.
fries.
And it's nice and
Yeah.
warm too. Cheers. This French toast is really, really good. Warm, sweet, the right amount of powdered sugar on it. It's actually really good. So now that I've taken a bite of everything, I'm gonna rate all this food based on taste. Honestly, the bacon could use a little more seasoning, I guess you can say. It doesn't really taste like anything, actually. Eggs are really good. I like the way that they're like nice and mushy and still kind of wet. French toast, amazing stuff. Sausage, I'm not a fan, but I'm sure it'd be good to a lot of you guys watching. But overall, taste of food, I'll give it an 8 out of 10. Like I said, I haven't been here in years, so like, I don't really know what to compare this to. I mean, I can compare it to IHOP. It's actually really good food. Rating on vibes, I'm gonna give it 5. It's very interesting because coming in here, there was someone complaining already to the staff. I also saw another person complaining with staff too, and just a bunch of different changes that just happened in the last 30 minutes. And you'll never guess what happened next. Thank you. Okay, so I just talked about vibes, and I didn't really look over until I dropped my napkin, and look what's on my seat. There is a bug on my seat.
What?
I didn't even know that. Alright, vibes going down to a 4. And rating the service, I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10 as well. The staff is super friendly. I got my food on time and like not a long wait, which is really good. So if I did my calculations correctly, I give Denny's a 20 out of 30. Very interesting if you ask me. But here's my opinion on if Denny's should go bankrupt bankrupt or be saved, in my opinion, I really think it should just go bankrupt. That may sound bad to say, but I feel like there's a lot of better breakfast locations that you can go to and get some really great food and service. Like I showed you guys earlier, there was a dead bug on my seats, and I didn't get videos of the floors or anything, but the floors were pretty dirty with food. But yeah, honestly, I think Denny should low-key go bankrupt. That's kind of crazy to say because I didn't think I would agree with them going bankrupt, but like I could see the vision now. But that's just my opinion. Anyways, I'll see you guys all at the next location. Alright, chat, our next location is Red Lobster, which is kind of crazy because I used to go here a lot with my family as a kid growing up. We used to go here at least once every single month because it was just our family time. And honestly, it's kind of sad that Red Lobster will be closing eventually. Like, we don't know when. But let's head inside and see what they have. And dude, that sky behind me looks low-key fake. It's not fake, it's the real sky.
Oh yeah, pretty.
Yeah, let's go inside and see what Red Lobster has. And if you didn't know, Red Lobster actually filed for bankruptcy in 2024 after losing millions of dollars and closing more than 100 restaurants. So let's see if we can figure out what went wrong. So we're here, we got a nice little menu. As you can see, Red Lobster has a nice menu. They have so many stuff here too. They have like seafood boils, they have some cool fancy drinks, and so many starters too.
Hi, how are we doing today?
Good, how are you?
Good.
So far, vibes are good. There's a good amount of people here, actually. The music's popping, and so far the service is really nice. I just gotta find what I want, because this menu is so big. They have an extra thing called Crab Fest that's going on.
Oh,
but yeah, everything looks really good on this menu. Shrimp, crab, lobster, everything. They even got like pasta and steak and salmon. It's just really good options, to be honest. Can I do the shrimp your way? We have to try the buttered biscuits. They are called Cheddar Bay biscuits, but they're really, really good from what I remember. Here's what they look like if you've never seen them before or never been to Red Lobster, which is kind of crazy. I feel like everyone has at least gone once. Yeah, this is some good stuff. It's nice, warm, buttery, a little bit of garlic, soft. It's just a perfect biscuit. If you guys have never had this before, you guys need to try them. Also, before I get my food, I'd like to say thank you guys so much for the love and support on the last video. You guys actually went insane. The last video has like over 50,000 views.
Well, that's a lot, guys.
We also hit our 5,000 subscriber mark, which is insane. So our next goal is obviously 10K. So if you are enjoying the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Also, shout out to all these people who left some positive comments on the last video. If you guys want a comment in a video, leave a positive comment below and I'll put it in the next video. But now we sit and we wait for our food. If I counted correctly, there's about 15 customers in here, including myself. Not entirely sure if that's true. I can see the other side, but not fully. But I'd say roughly between 15 and 20 people right now, which is not bad for a random Friday at like 2 p.m. But yeah, I'm super excited to try out the food and see how it is. Food came out pretty quick. I waited for like maybe 10 minutes. Nothing crazy. Before I eat this, I was gonna mention that I was actually not supposed to come to Red Lobster right now. I was actually supposed to go to On the Border, but they closed all the locations in my state, it seems like. I was supposed to go to On the Border in this video, but we're gonna have to replace it with a new restaurant, so that'll come later in the video. But yeah, our food's here. Let's try it out. Alright, we got a piece of shrimp right here. You can see it's nice and steamy. It looks really good. It's nice and juicy too.
A lot of people don't like to eat shrimp, but I like to eat shrimp, guys.
I like the way it tastes. It's nice and warm. Has a little bit of garlic, obviously, seasoning on it. Seasoned pretty well, to be honest. I wonder how it compares to the grilled shrimp. As you can see, it's on a skewer, which is pretty cool. All right, let's try the grilled shrimp now.
Just like skewer it.
You can tell that this is definitely cooked on a grill. And I didn't know it came with rice, so that's cool that our meal came with some rice on the side. Let's try some of that.
The rice was pretty good, guys.
I'm
Sorry
going
about
to
this
make
ad.
a 3D game in just 1 hour, but all the 3D...
There's a rice. It's nothing crazy, honestly. It's just normal rice, and there's maybe a little bit of like veggies in here. I don't really know if there's like some bean or something on it. It's nothing crazy. It doesn't have too much flavor, but still pretty good. Guys, make sure you eat your veggies, but we got some broccoli here. Now that is some good tasting broccoli. There's definitely some salt on here and a little bit of butter, nothing too crazy. But now that we tried everything, let's give it a rating. Okay, so for the taste, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. This stuff is actually really good. I enjoy this, but this is a nice balanced meal right here. We got some shrimp, we got rice, we got broccoli, and water for the drink.
Yeah,
so
it's pretty good,
9 out of 10 for Red Lobster's food. Tastes really good. Good stuff. For vibes, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. Nothing crazy. I mean, I've been here before. It seems like the decor is the same. There's nothing like eye-catching when you walk in, and everyone's pretty chill, so I'll give it a 7 out of 10 for the vibes here. And lastly, for service, it's really good. Had no complaints, and everyone's really nice, which is great. So I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. So if I did my math correctly, that means Red Lobster gets a 25 out of 30, which is pretty good. It's the best one so far. So should Red Lobster really go bankrupt? I think we should try and save it. It's honestly really cool. Definitely a lot better than the Denny's experience we just had. So, yeah, raising the bar at least. But yeah, I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my food, and I'll see you guys all at the next location. Okay, we're here at Red Robin's for dinner now, and it is low-key kind of packed. I mean, it's a Friday night. It's 5 p.m. It's early dinner time. Honestly, there's a lot of people going in, as you can see behind me. But yeah, let's go inside of Red Robin and see what we can get. All right, we're here, and honestly, the vibe so far look pretty chill. I mean, there's so many people here. I think there's a lot of people here right now. But the atmosphere in Red Robin is that there's like a lot of fry fans. There's a lot of art decor. Wall decor, I mean. The fans are made of crinkle cut fries. There's music, there's TV. They have everything here. The vibes are top tier right now. The menus are pretty appealing as well, as you can see, and they have so many options. Okay, switch sides because I feel like the lighting is better on this side. I'm not entirely sure. But we have our appetizer order put in, and now I think I'm just gonna get like a nice bacon burger. I think we're table 6-7 on the iPad.
Oh, 6-7.
Alright, the mod sticks are here, chats. Dip in the marinara. Let's take a bite. Cheers, everyone. Not too bad of a cheese bowl. Take 2 on the cheese bowl. I give the cheese bowl like a 4 out of 10. That was not that good. For these mozzarella twists, they're actually really good. They're nice and warm and crispy, and they're cheesy too. The best part of Red Robin is they give you free, endless, or bottomless fries. And if you don't eat it with the campfire sauce, they're kind of weird. Here's a fry with the campfire sauce. Let's take a bite. Bro, the campfire sauce just hits different. To give a little explanation of what the campfire sauce tastes like, it's like Chick-fil-A sauce in my opinion. It's pretty similar, maybe a little bit more barbecue-y flavor. So that's exactly what it reminds me of. Alright, we have our food here. We have the fries and the bacon cheeseburger. Look at how good it looks. Now that's a burger, chat. Burger is juicy. All the toppings go together, obviously. Anyways, food is really good. Let's get into the ratings. Starting off on taste. Everything tasted really good here. Love the fries, love the burgers, the mod sticks were good. Everything was pretty solid, honestly. So I'm giving Red Robin's a 9 out of 10 for taste. For vibe, this vibe is actually crazy. It's very lively in here. There's so many people. There's fans with crinkle cut fries on them. Vibes are crazy here, so I'm giving it a 10 out of 10 because they're actually really good. Like, it's very lively in here. It feels like people come here often. It's pretty poppin'. And lastly, for service, I'm also giving it a 9 out of 10. Everyone was really nice here. Our server is very friendly and no complaints at all. So Red Robin, you're getting a 28 out of 30
that's
points.
pretty high, guys.
That's pretty good. So for the verdict, I really think that Red Robin should stay in business because this is a nice place. Come on, who doesn't love Red Robin's? Anyways, I'm gonna finish my food and I'll see you guys all at the next location. Good morning, it's the next day and we are at IHOP. This is actually my replacement restaurant for On the Border. Like I said yesterday, I was supposed to go there, but they closed every single location in my area. So that's very unfortunate. Anyways, we're here to get some more breakfast. I mean, we did Denny's earlier in the video. So we're gonna see how IHOP compares to Denny's and see if we should save IHOP or get rid of it. Let's go inside. IHOP hasn't filed for bankruptcy yet, but nearly 100 locations closed between 2023 and 2025, with even more still shutting down. So let's see if we can figure out why. Okay, this menu is actually pretty big. There's a lot of cool stuff on here. Got some iced coffee, French toast, pancakes, the normal stuff. Low-key, the protein powder pancakes sound pretty good. I've never had that before from here. I might get the protein power pancakes and a side of like eggs and bacon. Something simple. Can I do the protein power pancakes? So far, vibes are pretty good. There's not too many people here, as you can tell by this clip right here, but that's probably because it's early Saturday morning, and I also didn't know this location is open 24/7. That's really cool. They're bringing that stuff back. But yeah, the vibes are pretty nice. The staff are pretty friendly, so let's see how the food's gonna taste. But yeah, after IHOP, we have one last location to go to, which is kind of funny because the location I need to go to next is right next to this IHOP. And I know I had no rules for this challenge, but somehow I managed to only eat all the restaurants you've seen in this video for the past day and a half. So yesterday, I only ate Denny's, Red Lobster, and Red Robin all throughout the entire day. I had nothing else on the side. And now this morning, I'm eating IHOP, and then I'm eating at the final location for like lunch/dinner. So low-key, I did like a little challenge in a challenge, and I didn't even mean to. I mean, it makes sense because if you're recording yourself eating and you're eating full meals, I'm not gonna eat after that because that's just too much food for me.
Okay.
added a little bit of extra. Thank you. Okay, the food is here and everything smells really good. I got the pancakes, I have the eggs, and I have the bacon. Also,
bacon
they gave me
looks
extra
good.
bacon. I only asked for 2 strips, and I have a total of 6 strips, which is pretty crazy. So, W staff here. But now we gotta go and try everything. Starting off with the eggs. Pretty good eggs, honestly. But these are really good. Honestly, comparing this to Denny's, I think these eggs are better than Denny's, to be honest. Here's a bacon strip, and also comparing this to Denny's because that's what I'm going to be doing with this food. You can see that this bacon is a lot bigger, and it has a lot more color to it compared to Denny's. Now, let's see how it tastes, because the one at Denny's had no flavor. Yeah, this bacon is definitely better. There's flavor, there's crunch, it's just perfect. And now, let's try these pancakes. There's our bite we're going for. These pancakes are really good. They cut pretty easy too, but they're warm, they're fluffy, and they're soft and everything. And just by themselves, they taste pretty good. Okay, now that I got a taste of all the food, we have to go rate it.
Sorry about this. It's an ad, guys. Sorry.
For taste, I'm going to give it an 8.5. Everything is really good, to be honest. I don't think anything beats Red Lobster's food because that was like grilled shrimp and, broccoli and stuff. But I'd say IHOP is pretty up there, so I'm giving it 8.5. For vibes, it's pretty chill in here, like I said. Nothing crazy compared to Denny's. That was a whirlwind. Denny's was like a different type of sketch. It was kind of weird. But for vibes, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. And lastly, for service, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. Well, actually, I'll give it a 10 out of 10 because they gave me extra bacon. That's really nice of them. So if I'm doing my math correctly, that means IHOP gets a score rating of 27.5 out of 30, which is really good. And here comes a verdict. Should IHOP actually go bankrupt? I don't think so. I think we should try and save it, guys. Have you guys ever been to IHOP like at 1 in the morning after like a school dance or something? This is the place to go. Last but not least, we are here at Applebee's, and like I mentioned before, it's literally right next to IHOP. IHOP's right there where I just was this morning. But we're here at Applebee's to see what they have in store for us. Let's go check it out and see if Applebee's should be a stay place or if it should go bankrupt. Let's go check it out. And if you didn't know, Applebee's has closed around 60 locations over the past 2 years, with even more restaurants continuing to shut down. So they're not going bankrupt, but with so many locations shutting down, the real question is, should they be? Okay, we're here in Applebee's now, and it feels really good to be inside the AC, honestly. It's pretty hot outside, but they have a pretty big menu as well. Like, if you've never been to Applebee's, their menu is like packed with so many different things.
Yeah.
They have like wings, they have steak,
Wings?
they have fish, they have
Pretty
like
good.
everything here. Mott sticks, pasta, yeah, everything. Quesadillas even. They also have an all-you-can-eat deal going on right now, which is pretty crazy. But yeah, so far vibes are pretty good. Staff is friendly. It's nice and cool in here. And honestly, there's quite a bit of people here for an early dinner. So, fun fact, did you know that IHOP and Applebee's are both owned by the same company? So
What?
it makes sense why if one of them is going bankrupt, they both will go down together. And also, that's probably why they are put in the same lot together. But we ordered our food, and I'm excited to eat something because I'm starving. I got a build-your-own appetizer trio thing, so I got to
Okay.
choose 3 different sides, or appetizers, I guess. But I got waffle fries,
Okay.
wings, and I got chicken quesadillas.
Oh,
And
that's
it came with
pretty
3
good,
different
guys.
sauces, so I got
Pretty
ranch, honey barbecue, and honey mustard. And from the smell of it, it smells really good. First up, we have the boneless wings. I got buffalo
Boneless
sauce.
wing?
Cheers, everyone.
Buffalo sauce is pretty good, guys.
That's really good. I do like the boneless wings from here. Honestly, I prefer flats though, but that's okay. Got some nice
I like
waffle
drums
fries.
better, guys.
Fries, amazing with the honey mustard. I love the honey mustard from here. And last but not least, we have the chicken quesadilla. There's pico in here as well as chicken and cheese. You know it's a chicken quesadilla. Chicken quesadilla tastes really good. Nice, warm, cheesy. You can taste the chicken, all the pico and everything. So delicious. Good stuff, Applebee's. Now that we tried the food, we need to rate it, obviously. So
Yeah,
tasting
okay.
everything from this dish right here, I guess you'd call it a dish. Tasting everything on this platter we got in front of me, I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. Nothing crazy, nothing interesting. It's just normal apps, like stuff
Yeah.
you'd get at any restaurant. Vibes in here. I'd say it's pretty vibey. There's a lot of decor on the wall. There's music playing, but not super loud, which I just like when the music just blasting. There's a lot of people here right now, and they have entertainment all on the wall behind me too, like TVs and stuff. So for vibes, I'm gonna give it an 8.5. And lastly, for service. Service is really good. We got seat right away. Our food came out in a decent amount of of time, and our
Yeah.
service is nice. So for service, I'm giving it a 9 out of 10.
That's
And if I
pretty
did my
good,
math
guys.
correctly, that means Applebee's has scored a score of 25.5 out of 30. But yeah, for the
Okay.
verdict of if Applebee's should be bankrupt or we should try and save it, I say we should try and save it. The vibes are crazy. I remember
Yeah.
going here after every like football game they had Friday night. Every night there's happy hour. They have so many cool different drinks and different foods
I never
here.
went
The
to
menu has a
Applebee's,
plethora of
guys.
different
I
options.
never
It's
went to.
crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna enjoy my food in peace, and we'll get to the full-on rating, the outro or something. So after trying all 5 restaurants, I honestly wasn't expecting Red Robin to come out on top, but it ended up being the best restaurant of the entire video. And on the complete opposite end, Denny's came in dead last, and out of every restaurant I tried, it was the only one that I actually thought deserved to go
Yeah.
bankrupt. So maybe these restaurants aren't struggling because they're all bad. Some of them might just need a second chance. But let me know what you
Okay.
think, and which of these restaurants would you save, and which one would you let go? But if you made it
I
this
think
far,
I would
thank you so
save
much
the-
for watching.
the Red
I really
Lobster
appreciate
and
all
the
the love,
Denny's
support, and all these
do
comments that
not.
are flipping through
Yeah,
the
get
screen.
back.
But before I go, YouTube is recommending this video to you guys from my channel, so I would definitely go check that video out. But anyways, my name is Gabe, and I'm out. Peace.
Imagine being able
Sorry
to
about
build
this.
an
It's
app
an
with
ad,
your
guys.
name
Sorry.
just by thinking about it. Meet Base 40.
That should be it of this video. You guys like this type of reaction video, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And you want to see more reaction video. You want to see me to react to anything else? Please comment down below. Hey, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys like this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys have a good day. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Jack Daytime out.